Lord, I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, I scare you.
Damn, this is some scary shit.
Yeah, okay. All right. You ain't got to do me like that, Brenda. Hello kitties and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rogan. This is This Bahamian Gyal, home of big hair, bold looks, and big laughs. I show you how to break the internet without breaking the bank. Let's go. So after I did my last video, and this was months ago, on hyperpigmentation and what I use to clear up my skin, I had a lot of people asking me if that's what I truly use. And I'm like, yes. If you haven't watched that video, please click up here, click up here. This is a photo, click up here, something like that. But the product, and I won't tell you what the product was, but it worked fabulously. But I don't know what happened, but it just seemed like it just kind of like my skin plateaued with the product. It just sort of stopped working. And I find that happens a lot with like my hair care products, like something, my hair, which is 4C, would love these products. And then all of a sudden they don't moisturize it the same way, they don't work. So I found that happened with this product. I don't know why. If you guys are still having success after watching that video, please let me know. Drop the comments down below. Let me know if it's still working for you guys. But it just sort of stopped working for me. And on top of it, I got tired of dealing with the heavy creams in my face. So I'm going to show you some products that I've been using of late that have really started to show a change, and one product in particular that I wish I was recording from day one because I've noticed a serious change. So let's start with the first product. I recently went to a spa. And I told my esthetician that I really was having issues with my T-zone area, or my I-zone area. I always call it my I-zone because it's shaped like an I, the letter I. And she was asking me what products I use. She said, you know what, those are good products, but you know what I think you need? You don't need to be using the same product on your cheeks as you're using on your forehead or your chin area, because these seem to be the problem areas, right? So she said, you need something with hyaluronic acid. So I said, well, I've heard a lot about that. I'll give it a go. But I was in Sephora a couple months ago, and they gave me some samples for some, and let me see if I could find the damn thing. I'm not even kidding. Let me see if I can find it because it was so, I literally, hold on one second. Okay, so I found it. Okay, so I remember being in Sephora a couple months ago and they gave me a sample. You know, like when you sign up, you give them like your whatchamacallit, your email and all that stuff. And then they give you these sample packs. And one of them was this Believe in Truth, the True Cream Aqua Bomb Moisturizer. I'm not kidding. This is the pack. This is the little sample that they gave me. They gave me 2 of these. And I was like, I ain't interested in this foolishness. I check it. I'll just keep it there. And it was like one day I didn't want to put the regular moisturizer on my skin. And so this is what I opened up just on a whim. And I could not believe how amazing it felt. So, okay, my face, I have my eyebrows and mascara on. I don't have any foundation or anything. So I'm going to clean off my skin real quickly. And I'm going to show you the consistency of this thing. And one of the things I use to clean up my skin, typically when it has makeup on it, is micellar water. I've told you guys this before, but I like to use this Thayer's facial toner, the witch hazel. This one has like rose petal, and so I'm just going to use it just to clean off this side of my skin, because I want you guys to see the consistency. No, this is like dirt on my skin. I've been out today, man. Give me a bly. Bly is past for those of y'all who don't know what that is. You know, give me a break. Give me a bly. So let me show. Oh, my skin dirty. Well, mother flip. Girl, Rogan, you need to clean this dirty skin. Mother flip. Sorry for that. Child, I learning all kind of stuff on air. My shame. Anyway. So let me show you the consistency for this moisturizer, because I think a lot of black girls and black people in particular, like, we just tend to think that things need to be really greasy and heavy. Some of us, you know, in order to give moisture, and that's not the case. I'm learning that lighter really is better. And this one doesn't say that it has hyaluronic acid. When I went in Ulta the other day and I was looking for products specifically with that hyaluronic acid, and I've tried the products with that too, so those also work, but this one really just kind of blew me away, this Aqua Bomb. And let me see if there's any more left in it. Don't worry, I'm going to show you the whole thing. So this is what it looks like. It's like a Can you see that? Can you see that? That's the consistency. This has like the lightest feel ever. It's not, and it's just like, you know, it's not greasy or anything like that. And it feels amazing, guys. This is what we need to be using, Black people. Our skin, a lot of our skin is sensitive. Like you touch my skin the wrong way, it breaks out or it turns red. If I pinch myself, it'll turn red. It really will. So that's the consistency. I mean, if you can see that. I don't know if you guys can see on my skin. You can see my little dark spots too. You see? This one was a burn. I was in the mall and this guy just took a cigarette and he was walking by me and he put it on my face and that left, I'm kidding. You know damn well that shit ain't happened. Okay, so yeah, this was a burn though when I was having a laser hair removal recently. I have not been burned by that place, but I don't know what happened in that moment, but I got burned and it left a little dark. It left a scab and then it scabbed over or whatever. And that's the dark mark right there. And then I have these other little marks. These were like pimples on my face. And of course, at the time I was just popping them. And that's what happened. But this right here was so amazing. And I was so blown away that I decided to go to Ulta, even though I got it from Sephora. Sephora is not near my house, so I ended up going to Ulta, which was not near my house either. But anyway, I went to Ulta and I got this whole pack. And what I love about it is it has an Aqua Bomb jelly cleanser, and it says it's for all skin types. Of course, the True Cream Aqua Bomb is in there, and it says increased hydration level. It's dermatologically tested. It also has an Aqua Bomb Cica cream, or Cica, I don't know how you pronounce that, which is a stress shooter, and it says it's skin soothing effect on sensitive skin, which would work really well for me. And then there's this Hungarian water essence. Let me see what it says on the back here. You get the moisturizer, you get the soother, I guess. So like if you're having like a breakout, you could use the soother, the soothing one, the hydrate if you need to hydrate and prep your skin for like when you're putting on makeup, and of course the Aqua Bomb jelly cleanser, which I'm looking forward to using it. And it's all inside this little pack right here, and I'm super excited to use it because, like I told you, I've never been so compelled to buy a product off of a tiny little sample. Well, this and something else I'm about to show you guys. So if you have sensitive skin, or you don't have sensitive skin but you just are tired of your skin feeling really tight and dry, and you really want some real moisturization on your skin, I would highly recommend this. And I know you might say, well, you just started trying this. I mean, I had, like I said, I had 2 of these little packets and I was kind of like skimping on them. A little bit goes a long way. Like that was a lot on my finger. I could have spread that on my whole face, but this stuff feels so good. It smells so nice. You know I'm big on smells, and my skin feels really moist, really hydrated. So I would highly recommend this, you guys giving this a try. And the best part about this is this typically retails at for $57, and Ulta had it for $38, and you get these 4 products. And this one is a 50 milliliter 1.68 flow ounce cream, the True Cream, the Aqua Bomb. So that's a lot. I think that will last a long time because this little packet lasted a long time. So I'm going to move on to the next thing that I discovered that I'm absolutely in love with, and I think you guys will fall in love with it too. I don't care what anybody has said, like this stuff has been working for me. So I told you guys earlier that there's a hero. If you look inside your heart, honey, this Hero Mighty Patch is no joke. Okay, so this is the invisible one. It comes with 24 patches, and it says it's invisibly thin and great for daytime use, which I've used it in the daytime. But I've had a lot of like little breakouts on my chin area, and the good thing about coronavirus, or at least COVID-19 times, is that I can wear a mask and hide that portion of my face. Y'all, when we stop wearing these masks, we can see some true stuff. And I like what it says. It says blemishes don't just happen at night. So Mighty Patch Invisible is a super thin hydrocolloid patch that's barely noticeable, and it extracts impurities, camouflages blemishes, and help you heal your skin. And it says that it works really well on whiteheads, and that's exactly what I used it for. So I remember having like I could see like the little the whiteheads forming on my chin area, and where else was it? In my forehead area. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a try. So I put these patches like on the spots that needed them. Went to bed. This is after I washed my face and everything. Went to bed. Woke up the next morning and I said, let me peel this sucker off. I know ain't nothing happened. This is a bunch of BS. Peeled the thing and I saw that all the gunk or whatever that is had come to the surface. And it's like when I peeled it, it's like everything was just right there waiting. And it's like it just automatically like burst on its own. Like when I peeled it, it wasn't even a rough peel. This thing is very, very gentle on the skin. So it wasn't like it was like, oh, I had to scrape it off. I literally just peeled it off and the whatever was in my skin just, it came right to the surface and it burst on its own. I like to like watch those like videos on YouTube where they burst in the bumps and stuff like that. That's my freaky side. That's my freaky side. I like stuff like that. So I was excited to see all that because it just made me feel like all that stuff is just coming up. And when I did them when I peeled back all three on my chin and my forehead, they all just came out. And of course, I just took 2 Q-tips and just kind of like pressed a little bit together without using my fingers because your hands, no matter how hard you clean them, they always got some bacteria and stuff. So I used 2 Q-tips just to kind of like gently push. And I didn't have to push that much because this thing really brought it out. And I just cleaned up the area and I was good to go. So I'm not trying to make it seem like everything's going to be flat. It's going to be a little red. But the fact of the matter is it brought to the surface all that stuff, and it did so overnight without me having to burst it. And then, I absolutely fell in love with this patch. I'm going to be using this. And the good thing is too, when I was in Ulta, I saw this other thing called Truly Ours, which they say prevents scars, which I'm excited to try because I was really in love with this Mighty patch. And so I want to see what this one looks like. And the good thing about this one is that it looks like yellow stars. And so if you have to go out and you don't want to look like, oh, I just came from the lab, you can put these on. They just look like really cute stickers. And I haven't used Truly's before, but I've used, I can't remember the other brands, and I loved it just as much as the Hero. So if you're looking to bring those whiteheads to a head, then you definitely need to go and get one of these patches. And I'm telling you, black ladies, black guys, you are going to fall in love because it's so convenient. A lot of things, like I'm very afraid to do certain things to my skin that's going to aggravate it even more, but I like the fact that these things have been helping me a great deal. So I'm going to move on. And I know this is not in any particular order, but like I said earlier, I've been washing my face with the Clearasil, and I still have my Clearasil. But one of the things I do realize is that, especially as we head into the summer months, like I'm producing a lot of oil on my forehead and my chin area, and I just need the oil off my skin, but I don't want anything that's going to strip my skin in such a way that it's going to, make it worse. And when you have sensitive skin, the last thing you want is it to be dry and crusty and flaky. So I've been falling in love with this Cetaphil Pro Derma Control, which is an oil removing foam wash. And foam is so good, it's just so gentle. And it says it deep cleans to wash away pore clogging impurities and removes 99% of the oils on your face. So I love this. I love that it has a fresh scent, but more than anything, I love that I could pump this a couple times and wash my face and not feel, and this is my test for if it feels dry. Like when you do that and your face, sometimes your face feels tight. Like my face doesn't feel tight when I'm using that. So I absolutely love that. And I would definitely recommend this because it's incredibly gentle, and it says so that it's gentle for everyday use. And so I think just using this is going to be like amazing. I'm going to talk about this Blue Sea Kale Grapefruit Face Mask. I love face masks, especially when I feel like they're moisturizing. This is my first time using this one. This is my absolute first time using this. But I have used masks before and I've had great results. And I've used masks before that have been an absolute disaster. If you guys watched one of my earlier videos, I did a review of e.l.f.'s, I think it was like a charcoal glitter mask, and I hated that. I had such high hopes for it because I just like the way it looked on my face and like the way it smelled. But as it dried, it's like it dried to a real mask. And they call that a peel off mask. And it's not a peel off mask because it's just too, it was just too, it was hard. And I felt like my skin being tugged and my little fine hairs on my face were being pulled off as I was trying to peel off that mask. So I had to end up washing that off. So I'm not big on that sort of stuff anymore. But this Blue Sea Kale Grapefruit, it says is a deep pore exfoliating face mask, which clears away dead skin cells and blackheads. I happen to have a few blackheads on my nose. I think that's the only area, like in the little crevices, like, you know, like right up in here. I don't know if you call it a crevice, but like in this area right here. And I like to get like the magnifying glass and look at it. And dermatologists will tell you shouldn't be doing that, but that's what I do anyway because I just want to see everything that's in my skin. And I love the fact that this says that, you know, it helps to instantly refresh the skin, heals and clarifies. So this one I can't vouch for. I cannot vouch for this one just yet, but I love the consistency, and I'm going to show you real quick. That's the consistency. It's like a nice little thick whipped cream thing. And I'm going to put this on so you guys can see in a second. But let me read what it says. It says, Blue Sea Kale is a marine plant with antioxidant powers that release your skin from harmful agents. This sounds like some CIA operative thing. Leaving it healthier and more resilient. Added grapefruit extract reverses the signs of free radical damage like wrinkles, discoloration, and a dulling complexion for beautifully illuminated and balanced skin. I used to believe very heavily in the exfoliators, you know, what do you call those things? Like the sugar scrubs and stuff. But I'm not really interested in that anymore because I feel like they leave little tiny microscopic tears on my skin. I think I've had like one experience with something that was extremely gentle, but other than that, a lot of them just really cause issues on my skin, and I'm not feeling that. So I don't really fool with the exfoliation like that. If I need, you know, to release anything in my skin, I get one of those little scrubbing pads, the silicone ones, not anything that's too abrasive, the silicone ones, and I kind of gently just rub, or I'll even use a face towel gently on my skin because the fibers on the towel, you know, they clear up your skin and they exfoliate your skin. So I like those. So I'm going to come back to that mask because I'm going to put it on so you guys can see. But let me go to the final product that I think that you black women and black men out there, or anybody of color who has issue with hyperpigmentation, should definitely buy. And it's this Hero Lightning Wand. I got it from Target just on a trial basis because I've been disappointed by so many products over the years that I'm like, everybody's always making these claims that something is going to work, and I just don't see it. So I started using this about 3 days ago. Let me tell you what it says. It says this is a Lightning Wand Dark Spot Brightening Serum. It says it brightens and smooths with vitamin C. Now I don't know how to pronounce this word. Hold on, let me sound this out. Niacinamide. I guess that's it. Niacinamide and tranexamic acid. If I get that wrong, y'all don't hold that against me. Okay, and it says it's a daily roller ball serum that effortlessly brightens post-blemish pigmentation, which is what I have. So you can bounce back after a breakout. And so you're supposed to glide the roller ball onto the dark spot 2 times per day, and they say the spots will look brighter. And I think it says that it will start working immediately. I think I saw somewhere where it says it starts working immediately, right? So this is what I did. This is a trial size. And this was like $5 or $6. I can't remember. And I was like, oh, that's expensive for this little tiny thing. Tiny, but very mighty. So you open it up, you screw it off. This is the roller ball. And I just like to shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. And you can give it a squeeze, a little squeeze, to bring it to the surface. So let me show you what I do. I put on that little mark right there. All right. And I put it on these little marks right here too. Now that I'm close to you guys, should Be able to see. This is from Redburn. They're all on my chin area. I break out badly, man. Wherever you see it, just put it. So connect the freaking dots up in here. Freaking dots. And I just put them all over. So let me tell you why I'm in love with this product. It's so easy to apply. I like that roller ball thing so my hands don't have to get dirty. So like with the Ambi, I would have to be dipping into the cream and putting it on my skin, right? I don't have to do that with this rollerball serum. This does all the work. But this is what really blew my mind. I didn't have any irritation. I tell you, I have sensitive skin. I didn't have any irritation whatsoever. Nothing, you know, it didn't feel dry or anything afterwards. But what blew my mind is this mark that you guys can see, I promise you 2-3 days ago was significantly darker than it is right now. And I regretted the fact that I didn't, because I didn't have any high hopes for this. So I was like, this foolishness ain't gonna work. I'm gonna probably waste $5-6. But anyway, I could afford to waste $5-6. It blew my mind how this was working so freaking well. Because the first day I was like, does that look lighter or is it just my mind? By the second day of using this, I know it absolutely was lighter. Not just that, but even around like my chin area. So I'm gonna continue, not only am I gonna continue using this, this is a 5 milliliter. 0.16 flow ounces. I'm going to get the longer one. They have a bigger one now that I know that this is really working. And I'm going to definitely use this on my face. And so I feel like with the combination of all these products that I'm going to be using, I'm going to get my skin back to the way it needs to be, which is hydrated, clear, clean. And I feel like, you know, under control with this, I don't want, what's the name of that company? Clean, clear, and under control. I don't want to steal y'all brand slogan and all that stuff, but that's what I'm trying to do, get my face back into that position. And I think these products, these aren't even that expensive. The most expensive thing was the Aqua and Bomb moisturizer, and that was a kit that came, you know, and I got for $38 plus tax. So that's not even bad. And like I always say on this channel, I'm all about, you know, giving you solutions that won't break the bank. You know what I mean? Because I know times are tough. People ain't just trying to be pumping a bunch of money into something that's not going to work. And I'm more than happy to test these things for you and let you guys know how it's going to work. And so I would advise any one of you to definitely go to Target, because you can afford $5 or $6, some of you, if you can, and get one of these and just start document it. Because I'm going to start taking photos so that I see the progress. Because if I had taken it from the day one, you guys would have been blown away, because like I said, this mark and under here were significantly darker, and this has definitely helped. So I'm most pleased. As Black women, we have unique needs for our skin, and a lot of times we see these commercials for things that, you know, would work well for our white sisters. You know what I mean? It works well for white people, but it doesn't really necessarily translate for our skin care. And I don't like products that just feel like they have to be abrasive or overly greasy or anything like that in order to take care of our skin. That gets on my nerve. I think our skin is so delicate and gentle that we need those products that will cater to that. You know what I mean? So I'm very happy with these products. I'm happy with the foam wash. I'm happy with the Mighty Patch and the Trulies, which says that they prevent scars. I'm very, very pleased with this lightening wand. That's probably one of my favorites, alongside this cream right here from Belief. I think that's how it's pronounced, Belief. Like, I'm absolutely in love with that. And let me just put this mask on real quick before I go. And before I go, don't forget to like, comment, and to subscribe to my channel. You know, your girl is growing, and I'm trying to get to 1,000. I wanted to get to 1,000 before June, but y'all ain't on my run. I thought y'all was my people. So subscribe down below, guys. I'm going to try this one. Like I said, I've never used this before, but I am going to definitely put this on so you guys can see what it looks like. Oh, that feels so good. I feel a bit of a sting, a light sting underneath here. But it's nothing crazy. And it's, for some reason, it's only like underneath my nose area. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that the recommendations will go far for you. I know a lot of you are very frustrated with trying product after product after product, and sometimes you get suggestions and then they work for a while, like how they did for me, and then they just stopped. But you know what? You have to keep trying new things, because this is the one skin that we've got. We got to take care of it. And I want you guys to have flawless skin, especially for the summer where we're bearing more skin. So definitely give these products a try. Don't forget to follow me on my blog, www.thisbahamiangyal.com, and on Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram. It's at thisbahamiangyal, and of course on Facebook as well. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. You can DM me on Instagram. Please do not hit me up with hey or hello or hi beautiful or anything like that, because number one, I ain't beautiful. Number two, I don't respond to just the hey, hi Rogan, watched your video. This is my question. Like do it like that. I am not interested in no rendezvous on the IG. Maybe on Facebook, but not on the IG. Okay, don't play with me. So send me something on IG or ask me questions down below in the comment section, and I will definitely get back to you. I'm very responsive to all of my viewers and my subscribers. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. My fingers are dirty, so I gotta go and wash it. And I'll see you guys next week. Love you. Mwah. Bye.